Have you ever been in a situation where you don't want to do something but you end up doing it anyways? I have, with my sister, many times. For example, one time the phone rang at our house. While I was busy doing my homework, my sister was doing nothing. But she was so bossy, she told me to pick up the phone. And surprisingly, I did. I couldn't believe myself. I was doing exactly what she wanted me to do, and realized how helpful boundaries would have been in that situation. During that time, a few years ago with my sister, I didn't know how to set boundaries. And now I often look back and realize I kept everyone happy by doing what they wanted and never said no. I also didn't realize that I was sacrificing my own happiness just to help others. In so many ways, I was drowning in a feeling of obligation. I didn't know how to get out of the cycle. I felt bad saying no to people, and at that point, I was too young to know how to set boundaries for myself. But when I learned how to, I put them everywhere they needed to be, and they changed my life. I love playing football, but my closest friends at school didn't really. During recess, they liked to play with paper planes. Every day, I used to stand next to them, pretending to be interested, but really I was dreaming about football. I could feel my hands itching to grab a ball, and my heart pounding when they were tossing the planes around. But even deeper down, I was miserable. I was ignoring something that made me feel alive. I kept imagining the sound of the ball hitting the goalpost and the wind rushing against my face when I ran across the field. But there I was, standing, trapped, doing nothing. Until one day I felt strongly about sharing my feelings, even though I was scared to lose my friends, or at least the time we spent together. I remember my stomach twisting into a knot, and my heart and my palms getting sweaty as I took a deep breath to speak. During recess, I'll play football, and in the class, I'll hang out with you. I spoke slowly, knowing I could get any reaction, just hoping that it wasn't mad or annoyed. But to my surprise, there was no reaction. That day, I realized how helpful boundaries were for my happiness and well-being. That same day, I stepped on the field. The grass was softer under my feet, and the sun was warmer. And for the first time, I could actually breathe freely. Have you ever been in a situation where you felt like boundaries would have helped? In school, you may need to put boundaries with your friends and classmates. And in work, you may need to put them with your boss or colleagues to ensure protecting what is important to you. Even small boundaries can make a big difference in how happy and confident you are during the day. So the next time you find yourself in a situation where you don't really want to do something, just know there's boundaries for you to use. And if you still feel like setting boundaries is scary, just know I still need to say no to my sister. Sometimes the hardest boundary of all. Thank you.